ahead and configure router R1. So come to the router R3. Router R3, what is the IP address need to be configured? 10.2.0.2. Enable config T. Now let us go to the interface. The interface S000. Then you have to give the IP address. IP add 10.2.0.2 with the subnet mask, say 255.255.0.0. say no chat. Then you have to do encapsulation frame relay. So now we are running the encapsulation frame relay. After that, you need to configure a frame relay interface DLCA number, frame relay interface -DLCI. What is the local DLCA number? It is 200. So DLCA number on R3 we are using 200. This is local significant. Then you need to give frame relay map, give IP. What is the IP address? The destination IP you have to give 10.2.0.1, 10.2.0.1. no subnet mask. What is the local DLC number through which you want to connect? So 10.2.0.1 you want to get connected through 200 and say broadcast. Enter. So frame relay map has been done, and you have set the local DLC number, and you have done the encapsulation. Exit. Now see show init S0/0/0 interface. The link should be up. Encapsulation has been done with frame relay. Right. So now same way we need to go and configure on the other side, that is R1. Let me get connected to R1. This is R3, R1. Cisco enable. Now show IP init brief. If we give, I can find that the one of the interface is up and down, that is the serial 0. It has been unassigned, no IP address. Let me configure that first. Config T init S0/0/0, then give IP add. For this, what is the IP address we are supposed to configure? 10.2.0.1 with the subnet mask, say 255.255.0.0. no shit. Then encapsulation we are doing with frame relay. So after that you need to configure frame relay DLCA number, frame relay interface -DLCI. What is the DLCA number? The locally for this it is 100, because we are configured R1. The DLCA number will be 100. The DLC number for R2 will be 200. So enter. You configured the frame relay DLC number, then the frame relay map. Frame relay map IP. What is the destination IP? 10.2.0.2. And what is the local the DLC number? 100, and give broadcast. exit. Let me give here frame relay map IP 10.2.0.2 100 say broadcast. Enter. Now we have given the DLC number, and then we have given the mapping also. Exit and show init S0/0/0. The interface should be up and running. So show IP route. Already we have configured some routes here. Is going the report. Show PVC status. Show frame relay PVC. So this is the one which you need to check the PVC status, the local which is active. You should not get as inactive. If you are getting inactive, means still connectivity has not been established from this end to the other end. So that is the one. And if you can able to ping from here to 10.2.0.2, is 10.2.0.1. Ping 10.2.0.2. I can able to ping it. Now if you observe this is R1, right? Show frame relay map. You can see that. So 10.2.0.2 has been mapped with the local DLC number 100, and the mapping has been done static, and encapsulation by default it has taken as Cisco, status defined as an active. So that shows that the frame relay is functioning. So we can see even with reference to show PVC status, and even you can see show frame relay LMI. LMI by default is Cisco. It has taken. I have not configured even the LMI. Unless otherwise, if it is required, you can configure. Otherwise, by default, it will take the LMI type as Cisco. That is what you can able to find it over here. And all the status inquiries sent. Only the thing is you have to look with reference to the status. If the LMI information will get established between the local service provider frame relay switch till to the router end. Again, inside the frame relay switch, all the communication will happen only with the help of DLC number. And finally, again from the other end, the LMI will get operated from the destination router till the frame relay switch service provider. So show frame relay, show frame relay. We are having the mapping. We have seen route, show frame relay route. This also we have seen, not here. It should be on the switch. On the switch R2 router we have seen. Then show frame relay. No SVC are here, only PVC is there. That we have seen. The PVC status. Show frame relay. Any other commands are there? Lot of commands. SVC is not applicable. LMI we have seen, and map, yes, we have seen. PVC, LMI, map. These are all the important. A route. Anything related to traffic? Traffic. Yes. Here it is something called as in ARP. That is inverse address resolution protocol. Just like how we are got in the switching technology, the ARP, address resolution protocol. For a known IP address, you will going to get the MAC address. But here, for a known the DLCA, you will going to get the destination IP. That is what exactly happens. The inverse ARP. So inverse ARP, or in other words, we call it as a in-ARP. So this is the commands that you should know, and this is how you can configure the basic frame relay. So for that, what exactly you need to do? The first step, configure the frame relay switch. The frame relay switch by typing the command in the global configuration frame relay switching. Once that has been done, you need to configure no IP address on both the interfaces. Then you need to configure encapsulate with the frame relay. After that, you need to ensure that both the interfaces, they should be a DCE. If the cable is improperly connected, you have to ensure that connect the cables in such a way that both the ends should behave as the DCE interfaces. After that, you need to configure the frame relay route in the switching. That is the local DSA number on whichever the interface that you are configuring, and give the another interface with that the DLC number. And the same way has to be done even on the other interface also. And when you come back to the router, you need to configure encapsulation again. After that, you have to ensure that configure the respective IP address, and another command that is required is to configure the DLC number, then configure the frame relay map. Once it has been done on both the ends of the router, then the communication will be established from R1 to R2. R1 to R2 through frame relay cloud. Right? So to just recap, we learnt about the what type of the switching technology used by frame relay, and we learnt about the virtual circuit, what is a PVC and what is an SVC. Then we learnt what is the DLCI, and from whom we can get the DLCI, what is the significance of the DLCI number, then what are the default the encapsulations types that we have got in the frame relay, and what are the different types of LMIs that are available, and what are the different types of topologies supported by the frame relay, and what type of sub interfaces will be used by these topology, like hub and spoke will use point to point, and partial and mesh, partial mesh and full mesh will going to use the multi-point sub interfaces. Thank you.